One Direction star Zayn Malik has postponed his solo tour following bandmate Liam Payne's tragic death.
Yeah, for more, we're joined by entertainment editor Peter Ford. Good morning to you, Pete. What's the latest on this?
Well, this wasn't his original intention. We heard last week when the news came through, he eventually made a statement, as everybody did. But now, subsequent to that, he's decided he will cancel his upcoming American tour and probably UK dates as well. And they will be rescheduled for next week. And he's making no secret about it. He just doesn't feel he can go on stage and perform at this point in time. So that's pretty understandable. Now, meanwhile, the theories are still coming out as to what happened in the lead up to the tragic outcome that we know of. And the latest is that hotel staff had actually supplied Liam with those drugs. Now, whether they supplied them or whether he asked them to go and get them, that obviously remains very unclear. But the police themselves will actually now go and investigate those people and what they did. Because what we do know is the day before, he was clean and sober because he had to actually go and supply that information because he was having trouble with his visa to get back into the United States. That's why he was delayed in Buenos Aires. So he got the paperwork to say, yeah, this guy is clean and sober, no drugs in his system. Then 24 hours later, we know the outcome. So as you see there, that's his dad, Jeff. Now, his dad, Jeff, went around at the weekend and visited the scene, actually went and wanted to look the fans in the eyes, basically to say thank you. And thank you, I guess, also to help him come to terms with what was going on. He also went and visited inside the hotel room. He wasn't allowed to go to the actual hotel room where Liam was and where Liam fell from. He could only go the floor below because that's now still being considered a crime scene, so he wasn't allowed in. So for him, I hope it was a healing moment and a chance for him. Obviously, he had to begin that process of repatriating his son's body back to the UK. So this story just continues to unfold. Now, the vigils are a very interesting thing. These took place over the weekend in various parts of the world. The vision we've got here is the vigil in Paris. Now, these are just a group of fans, so they put the word out, I guess, by way of social media to say, let's get together, let's all mourn and celebrate him. As you can see there, a very sizable crowd in Paris. Also took place in London, Oslo, other parts of the world as well, as they wanted to commemorate the idol they had in Liam Payne. So, story continuing to unfold.
Gets sadder and sadder as we learn more.
Yeah. Those shots of his dad, what a heartbreaking yet
a brave thing to do.
By his dad, and the fans so respectful as well.
Exactly, yeah. In this age where everyone wants to have selfies, you know, look at those young people there, obviously knowing this was a sombre moment.
Yes.
It's not an Instagram moment, and they were respectful of that man. So hopefully that was a good thing for him to go through.
Grieving in private is hard enough, but for him to do that, I'm sure it would have meant a lot to those fans as well. Cher has been honoured with a very special award, Pete.
Oh, Sam. You give away the fact you're from Adelaide.
It's Cher, isn't it?
It's Cher.
You know what? I had moments there where I'm like, could I split the middle and go Cher? But I went with Cher.
And you know, Pete just can't let that go.
Am I also ageing myself here? Sorry.
No, it's an Adelaide thing.
Oh, wow.
And I love Adelaide.
I just go.
I love Adelaide, but it's an Adelaide thing. But let's just regress this. So, yes, you're right, Sam. Cher has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and this was held over the weekend. Very eclectic group of people got in, actually, and Cher looking absolutely fabulous, as you would expect. Zendaya, actually, who kind of is very reminiscent in her style of dress and her outlook to Cher. She was there to induct her. Yeah, so that was fantastic. Also, she did Turn Back Time as well later in the show. Zendaya, as I mentioned, was the person there to induct her, and she's got a very similar style. It's almost one of those Bob Mackie dresses, isn't it? But the one I wanted to mention was Ozzy Osbourne. Now, he was also inducted into it, actually for the second time, because he was inducted to it 20 years ago as a member of Black Sabbath. Now, look how well they staged it. It's no secret that he has health issues, Parkinson's, so walking and standing is difficult for him. So they brought him out in that big throne, very regal. He is the Prince of Darkness, after all. So staged beautifully to make, you know, in a very classy way. So it didn't show up any kind of challenges he might be having at the moment.
We're just going to move on to the next minute. Sam has something he wants to say to you.
I just want to say thank you for sharing that information with us, Pete.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I think I'd have a Dua Lipa go. No?
Yeah. Oh, I know Dua Lipa. Come on, guys.
Sylvester Stallone has left the internet feeling equal parts inspired and uncomfortable.
Yes, well, you know, hopefully more inspired and laughing. We're laughing at him, not with him, or is it the reverse? I'm not sure. But a bit of dad dancing from Sylvester Stallone in a dressing room of all places. Have a look. So a bit of More Love there, the Motown hit, and yeah, it's all right.
I don't mind that.
It's not embarrassing.
He's better than Kylie Gillies at the telethon or Sam Mack on Dancing.
I wasn't going to say
Sam
it.
Mack on Dancing with the Stars.
Do we have the Kylie vision ready to go? Well, that's coming up a
Well,
little
hello.
later on. Stay
Hang
tuned,
on, just
Australia.
stop the presses.
You do
Now,
not want
you've
to miss
mentioned
it.
something here. We've got to see the vision now. Were you dancing at the weekend?
Oh, we're going to get to that a little bit later, I think,
Oh,
Pete.
thank
This
you.
is like just
Dancing is one word for it.
thanks,
yeah.
Pete.